Blessings and greetings, my angels. This is going to be a general reading for the general purposes for the sign of Sagittarius. As we cleanse the space, lower your volumes for the chimes. This video is for entertainment purposes only for the sign of Sagittarius. These are general readings, therefore it may or may not apply to you. Take what does and then leave the rest for the bigger portion of the Sagittarius community. Little housekeeping, this is Sacred Sagittarius, Angels Answers All. Please hit the subscribe, notify button and also subscribe if you haven't already so that you can receive the content as I post it to the channel. Heavenly Father, protect my space and all the energies that come forth through this reading for the sign of Sagittarius. May all those that are drawn here be drawn here in love and light. We are now starting the video at 55. The energies have been cleared and blessed. I hope you have had a beautiful summer thus far. It's hard to believe, but true as it is, we are now in the month of August. What is the general messages for Sagittarius? I'm drawn to my usual 4 cards to start out the opening of the reading. Underlying on the bottom of the deck is patient delays. So this is just a reminder that things do happen, not in our time, but in God's time. There will be delays in some situations and where you're awaiting something, a financial return, a settlement, a pardon, or you're waiting for something to manifest like a new home, a new car, a new job, or you're awaiting results, or you have anxiety about something and you want it to pass, but it hasn't played out yet. So the universe wants you to know you have to have patience, because in many things in life there can be expected delays. So if you have delays going on in any area of your life right now, continue to have patience in the month of August, because it still might be delayed during this time. With the card of reward for effort, followed by rest and relax, treat yourself and stay the same status quo. The overall energy as we tap into Sagittarius for the month of August, I feel, is don't rush into anything. Even when you're trying to settle a situation, or you want things to work out in your favor, or you're trying to manifest something in your direction, take it easy. Don't rush the process. Don't be so excited that you do something that you'll regret, or you try to speed up the process, and beyond the delays, you end up not manifesting at all what you want, but you get something else in return, which might not be what you want. So sometimes, even though we want changes in our life and we want to grow as we should, there's all time and energy that's tapped into this. It might not be that time for you to be in that particular situation, or to be in that job, or to live in that city, or to be with that particular person. So the universe is saying right now, Sagittarius, for many of you, just slow your roll, be patient, live through whatever you're going through, enjoy of where you're at in your life right now. But this is a time to stay the same and stay in the status quo, meaning stay in whatever positions you're in, whatever situations you're in, even though they may not be healthy and you're trying to get out of them. There's a reason why you're in them, and there's a reason why you can't get out of them right now as much as you may want to. It could be a lesson that is being taught to you or within that situation. Or it can also be preparing you for the next step and part of your journey. Sometimes we just have to sit and wonder and be patient. So don't be such in a rush to change things. Even though you don't understand, regard the message. Stay the same status quo. Don't make any major changes or major decisions, especially in the month of August. You will be rewarded for your efforts, even though for some of you, you feel like you're not. Because again, it's not playing to your time, plan, or desire. But no, whatever you do in God's light, whatever you do with positivity, if it is meant for you, it will be yours. No matter when it comes to you, it will be yours. So don't feel like you're not going to be successful in your endeavors. Don't feel like God and the universe isn't watching all the good that you do. You will be rewarded for your efforts. Meanwhile, just chill, relax, Enjoy the flowers. Enjoy life. Enjoy your family, your friends. Enjoy being the beautiful spiritual being that you are, Sagittarius. We rush our lives away. Try to live in the moment. Be that splendor in the grass. Be the person to put a smile not only upon your face but also upon others. So while you're waiting for things to change and manifest, don't stress out. Rest and relax. This could be the period in your life where it's calling for you to rest and relax, because maybe once your manifestation happens, you're going to be so busy, right, wheeling and dealing and traveling and having fun, you're going to wish you had this quiet time to yourself to think, right, to gather your thoughts, to clean house. So enjoy when the universe gives you this opportunity to rest and relax. This is what this period is for many of us. And while you're doing that, take time to treat yourself. We are so kind and good and loving to others, which is a beautiful thing. But sometimes we forget the main person who deserves it most, us. Take this time to treat and to love yourself, especially if you've just broken up out of a relationship or you've been single for a while. All the love that you give to others, all the love that you gave to those partners, love yourself with that same energy. We always forget to love ourselves. And sometimes, yes, we need to put ourselves first. So while you're waiting for certain things to manifest, or you're waiting for direction, or you're trying to figure out what your purpose and dream is, take time as you be patient, you deal with the delays, to treat yourself. So I love us starting out with that energy for the month of August. As we go to Oshun for some messages, we get Oshun, the protector, coming forth to us in August, reminding us again, be safe, protect ourselves, set boundaries, have courage to stand up for yourself during times of stress, during times of uncertainty, when people are challenging you or people are trying to test you. This is the time that you call upon the energies of Oshun, or you mimic the energy of Oshun, the protector, the guard, the warrior, one who is profound in safety, not only providing safety for herself, but providing safety for others. Setting the boundaries that you need in your life. This is a great time while things are kind of settling and you're kind of like in between stages and you're waiting for certain things to stop being delayed. This is where you can take that time to treat yourself, build up your courage, and set the boundaries so that when things turn around in your life and those manifestations start, you want to make sure that those boundaries are set so that no one is getting your blessings or blocking your blessings that shouldn't be in your life. This is when you clean house and purge all the toxic energies and the people who really don't mean you any good. They're not bringing love towards you. All they're doing is taking from you. We're also the energy of Oshun, of the soil. This is a great time as you wait for things to change. Start building, right? Start tilling your soil. We prepare every season for a new growth. And what we do, we till the soil, we treat it, we turn it over. So this is this period in life where many of you need to turn some things over in your life. You need to close some chapters so that new books and new pages can open. You need to give yourself stability. Again, maybe some of you have been running around ragged, and this is the first time where you've really sat down and had time to yourself to really rest and relax and to put thought into pattern. It's a time where you take to nurture yourself within the fields, within the soul and presence of your mind. And then finally for the month of August, Oshun overflows the generosity, wealth, and blessings that not only you have given, Sagittarius, to others. Pray for it and it shall be returned unto you. Do good and it shall be returned unto you. I think a lot of the patience and delays that you're doing with is you're waiting for this source of money or this source of income or this, fortune of goodwill to come upon you. You're waiting for all the return of the good things that you've done. We have no control of that time. All we can do is do the good and know that it shall come back to us. So many of you are waiting for this overflow to come into your life, and it shall. The generosity, the wealth, and the blessings shall be yours. But there will be delays, and you have to be patient until those delays are clear. As we continue on, let's see what other messages we get for the month of August with the animal spirit messages. We get the deer spirit, bring a gentle touch. You could be going through a situation with the energy of 18, which is 9, within the next 9 days or 9 weeks, where you might be called upon to be the mediator in a situation. You might be the one to come to bring a gentle touch to settle a situation or to ease the tension between someone, or to be that gentle touch to calm someone or nurture someone, right, that's going through something. Sagittarius, you have such a nice spiritual bounty upon you, and others are drawn to that because many people don't have that type of genuine love and compassion that we have for people, and the capacity to love and care and really have empathy for people. So during this month, some of you will be called upon to have that spirit of the deer, where you're gentle and your touch and your approach to life and being a mediator and helping people see things in a calmer, more spiritual, biblical way is going to be called upon you this month. And with the energy of the crow spirit, co-create with spirit. Well, part of co-creating with spirit is that many of you have the opportunity, like I said, to heal others and also to heal. But you also have the ability to create with spirit the things that we need in this lifetime, the things that we need for mankind to be happy and to be at peace. And then finally, with the ending energies of coyote spirit, trust divine detours. I love that. Why? Because we already know starting out that this month we're going to be dealing with some things. There's going to be challenges, there's going to be delays, but trust in divine detours. Things don't necessarily happen when we want it to, or they might not happen at all. But you have to trust in those divine detours. You have to trust when that fork in the road comes upon you and you go left maybe when you should have gone right, or somebody blocks your blessings. You might think that they're doing it to hurt you. It could be an actual blessing stopping you from going through a situation or going towards a situation that's not for your greater good. So I love the energy of the coyote spirit. With the energy of 16, which is 7, within 7 weeks to 7 months, many of you will see these patients playing out for you, and your delays will slowly be going away. And the divine detours that are going on in your life right now are going to manifest so that what you desire, or what the universe truly desires for you, will present itself for you. At the bottom of the deck, we get the lovely dog spirit. For those of us who have dogs and love dogs, with a pleasant card to get. And a special shout out to my Kathy V. She hasn't been able to chat, I know, for a while because she has problems. You know, she lives out of the country, and I think the network, she's been having problems. So I miss chatting with you, but this is a special shout out to her and Jack. The dog spirit, be loyal to what you love. Our animals, especially our dogs, love us unconditionally. And this is just a reminder, with the energy of 19, 10, which is 1, be loyal to what you love. And what you love first is yourself, and then you love the people that you love, the things that you desire to do, and the things that you feel you want to do. Be loyal to that. Don't change who you are, despite the delays and you fighting patience, right? And the status quo. As you wait for things to happen in your life, live your life. Don't let life live you. Live your life and be loyal to the things that you love, and don't change who you are to make yourself better or to make yourself what someone else perceives you to be or would like for you to be. You are good just as you are, as God created you. Okay, let's see. Pull 2 cards from this deck for August. We get the T for triumph. Victory is yours, Sagittarius. Overcome obstacles, get satisfaction. So you see, the patience is going to pay off. The delays are going to be there, but your patience and your understanding and fortitude is going to give you victory. Continue to be loyal to what you love. Live your life. Enjoy this period of relaxation, this break, which is really good for you, that the universe is giving you an opportunity to turn, those sad faces and frowns into a moment of joy. We have to learn to understand that when bad things happen, it doesn't mean that is happening to us per se, but it's happening to a situation. It's blocking us from something, or it's promoting us to another level. We have to learn to take the positive with the bad. Next card that we get is A, for actualize. See the truth, make dreams real manifestation. Actualize. That's like visualization, right? Where we want to visualize what we are, who we are, and what it is that we desire. If you see yourself getting a 2-story building and opening up a business, then start thinking about it. See your life owning that business. Picture what the floor plan is going to be. Start looking in areas where you might want to purchase this building. If you feel like buying a brand new car, start looking into what dealerships you're going to go to, or start going to dealerships. Start looking and researching the different cars and what type of cars you want to get. Do you want to, go electric or go gas? If you want to dye your hair or you want to change where you live, anything that you want to do or manifest, you have to start living it like you actually are on the point of getting it and doing it. Okay? If you speak negativity into it, it's never going to happen. But if you speak positivity and you continue to live your life by adding the energies of what if I had this, and if I do have it, this is what I'm going to do, you start making that plan. You start planting the seeds for that to happen in your life, so that when it does happen, guess what? Sagittarius, you are prepared. Let's see what we get that we need to release this month. Will we get surrender outdated beliefs about yourself? Have you let other people tell you negative things or forced negative thoughts upon you, shun you for some reason? It's time to let go, Sagittarius, of limiting ideas about yourself that originate from your past or originate from others. Then and only then can you, Sagittarius, power and soar in your life. So take this moment of quiet, this moment of peace and restoration to do just that. When life gives you lemons, drink a glass of lemon water today. Lemon water helps blood flow to the brain and gives you a much needed boost of vitamin C. So when life gives you lemons, you drink a glass of lemon water today. Lemon water helps blood flow to the brain and gives you a much needed boost of vitamin C. Okay? Before we end with the tarot, we have living on the edge. You have something important to do, so focus on detoxing. This could be one of the reasons why there's delays in your life. With the energy of 24, which is 6, spend the next 6 days or spend 6 hours detoxing, because you have something important to do, and detoxing is going to help cleanse negative and toxic energies and unwanted, type of energies or thoughts or ideas which will distract you from focusing. So some of you might have been living on the edge, and you need to kind of get off from the edge and come back to center. So if you have something important to do, if you have a due date or a goal or something that you're trying to manifest again, and you're trying to continue working on being patient and dealing with the delays, emphasize by also adding in some detoxing, because that will also add to the energies to help you focus and to be ready for when your manifestation does appear. And then with the 5 doors, with the energy of 7, there are doors of opportunity that will be opening for you if they haven't already. You just need to walk through them. There will be 5 different doors. So isn't that funny how the universe works? Sometimes we're so stressed out because things are slow. There's delays. We're fighting our patience, our ability to be patient. And it seems like all the doors are closed. And then all of a sudden, we breathe, we relax, we let life happen, right? We go through the process. We do the purging. We clean house, we release what doesn't serve us, and then these doors open. And they might open one at a time, or all 5 might open. So you can go from 0 to 5 not having an opportunity, and now you have all these opportunities. This is why they say stay ready so you don't have to get ready, because you never know when your doors are going to open. And those opportunities when they're there, you have to be ready and willing and able to walk through them. The final card for this month before we pull a tarot is lose your cool. Everyone has done something wrong. Even good people lose their cool. And this is for you, Sagittarius, because people think sometimes, or even we might think, we put a lot of perfection upon ourselves and a lot of pressure upon ourselves to be perfect. But guess what? With the energy of 8, you can get us up to an 8. Sometimes we blow our steam, we get to a 10. So yes, lose your cool. We're capable of losing our cool just like anyone else. We just have to work on not letting others let us lose our cool. But everyone does something wrong, even us. And even good people like us lose their cool. But you can lose your cool, but you have to be able to bring yourself back down, right? And build yourself back up. Because at the end, the aggravation, the stress, the anxiety, it just isn't worth it. Let's close out with the tarot. We'll give it a quick shuffle as we close the month of August. Join me back for your career and finance reading and some love readings. And if your opportunity arises, and if I have the time, I'll do a weekly reading. Again, the more you share and like and comment on the videos, the more often I'll post the videos. So we end the August energy with the Death card. So that's just a clarification that things are ending. I'm sorry. Someone walked through. So things are ending for you in this particular chapter, in this particular month of August. Those delays, they're coming to a close. So like I said, stay ready to be ready, because those doors of opportunity that we just saw, right? Those 5 doors of opportunity are coming. Things are going to be ending. And it might be some things that you're surprised that are ending. It might be things that you don't want to end, but they have to end in order for this new beginning to happen in your life. May you have a beautiful and blessed month of August. And thank you again for sharing, liking, and subscribing. Namaste.